Okay, welcome back to Diskydisk episode 57. We are recording this down in my basement studio, this time with proper audio. Sorry about last time. In this episode, wait, you first. No, wait, the date.
Okay, what's that?
We don't know how to podcast.
Yeah.
The 12th of July, 2023.
2023. Maybe by the end of this year, you'll learn to say 2023.
3.
Yeah, good stuff. Tinyhats and Ircha. Well, can we say this properly for once? We are Tinyhats and Ircha Gaming.
Pretty good.
This episode. We talk about
the chores that we had to do as kids. Did you have to do chores as a kid? Leave that down below. Cooking and cleaning as adults is a huge topic. I give you the update on the Leo situation. Someone has been asking about that. You have a drink review.
I've just finished it too.
Interesting stuff, actually. We talk about vengeful, fantasies, and envy, which is a big topic of today. Also, we talk about gratitude,
which is like the flip side.
Yeah, the flip side. Really good content this week. We talk about all Diskydisk episodes, and our dog stepped on a bee.
We talk about vacations, staycations, going places. You're going places, I'm going. We're all going places.
An AirBNB situation. We do some quick ones, and we talk about friendship and the concept of best friends.
And friendship.
Yeah.
Which goes into also gratituding.
It's a gratitude
Everything is a
episode.
gratitude episode.
Yeah.
Everything is good. And also tornadoes.
Yeah, an episode on video. I think I said that.
I mean, we're going to have this every week. Every week we're going to be here in the beautiful studio that we have now done some
and
stuff.
we have a fly.
Yeah, there's a fly right at the end.
Yeah, good.
Everybody's just like...
happening. Okay, enjoy the episode, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Woohoo.
Bye. Welcome.
Welcome. Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Feedback, I guess.
Recording.
I think we're starting.
Yeah, start. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Feedback from last week's episode. I wrote down the provider situation.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Because when I watched the episode, I was like, oh my God, because I did not take into consideration that one was the provider in the household when it comes to who is supposed to do the most of the housework, the cleaning.
Yeah.
And absolutely, you know, that didn't cross my mind.
Yeah, because
I am in the mindset, like I also said, that both are contributing to the household, both are working, both are, paying for the rent, half and half.
Nope.
The food in the house, half and half.
Yeah.
The electricity, the internet, half. 50-50. 50-50%. And therefore, you have a agreement that also the housework is half and half.
Yeah.
Half and half.
No, that's not what I...
That's not what you meant.
That's not what I meant.
That's what I realized later.
If one person is working and providing and the other person is not...
He's doing nothing.
The other person is not.
Nothing.
Then it's different.
Yeah, absolutely. Also.
Yeah, clarification on that one. Disclaimer.
Clarification. Because if one is providing, which is also quite uncommon nowadays, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's uncommon.
It does happen though,
but
like I said.
But it could work if you have a bunch of kids and you just have this agreement between you that the guy is out working and the woman is the woman is at home taking care of
Or the other way around.
Or the other way around. And it's a situation and an agreement that works, then it works.
Yeah.
It's a system.
I sort of still think that it's not the best. I still think that even if you agree to this, it's like, I will provide, you will woman, so to speak.
You will woman.
You will woman, I will provide. I still think it's a little bit, like, I don't think it's a very, like, normal relationship. I don't think it should. I feel like if we're in that day and age that it should be equal for everybody, regardless.
I guess.
But that's just my opinion.
Unless it is agreed upon.
Well, even then.
Even when it is agreed upon.
Even when it's agreed upon, I think.
Do you have... Well, I have another big feedback. Sorry for the audio of the previous episode. But this time we are doing something differently and we're saying that every single week.
Yeah.
This is a work in progress. And this time I have installed Audacity.
I think it's Audacity.
Audacity.
Or is it
How do they have the audacity to call it Audacity?
How do you...
Audacity. Audio City. Audacity.
Yeah, but it's AUDA. City. Auda.
Yeah.
Auda City.
Auda.
Auda.
And voice meter.
Yeah. And we have
which
two
works,
we have
yeah.
two identicals.
Yeah, I just packed this up.
Yeah.
We now have Razer Siren Elite, both of us.
Because I didn't like it last time when you had the...
And I had a thing in my face.
Yeah. You were like this.
Hello,
Yeah.
how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was my feedback. Now I have provided 2 feedbacks, and you?
Comments?
Comment section?
Any comments? There's a new comment that I haven't seen.
Do we have any comments?
Uh,
I completely agree with Irene on the relationship being even, says Leroy Hansen. Good. I don't remember saying that.
No, you did. You said you and Ishaman have your split.
Oh yeah, separate economies, but we have a felles konto.
Yeah, you have a shared account, marriage account.
One shared account that does the house, the loan, the mortgage, the internet, whatever.
Did you get that after you were married, or did you already have it?
No, we did that all the years. We have always split everything 50-50 if it is splittable. But I mean, if he wants a new guitar, it's not gonna be on me.
No, not from the.
You know?
But so it's like a household account.
Hence the
split.
The split, yeah. Fernando Sanchez, our favorite commenter.
Every week.
Every week he says, the female gender roles strength to clean the house. Strength to clean the house. Well, they are strong enough to clean the house. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't get the context. Neighbor Stefan says, the pink drink is radioactive. Do you have a new drink today?
I do. I was going to do that after the feedback.
Okay, after feedback section.
Feedback, we'll go to Tinyhats Drink Station.
Okay. Anthony Jenkins says, gender roles are fine, but they shouldn't be set in stone. Whatever works well for your household and your SO.
Your significant other.
Your partner. Your soul. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Oh, wow.
6 Demon Bag 542. What?
Good username.
Said, short of giving birth and breastfeeding, gender roles, squiggly fingers are ridiculous. House is dirty, clean it. Hungry, cook something. Headache, water. You know,
I remember, I don't find the comment right now, but someone said that, Jason Momoa, please protect me. I would love to cook for you and clean your house. You know?
That's cute.
Because that's an agreed upon gender role.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, you like cooking. You like cleaning.
I love cooking and
Does
cleaning.
Patrick like cooking and cleaning?
He's not very good at cooking, though. This was actually a thing.
Oh, that's the thing. He's not good.
Because this was actually a thing, because I've lived alone much longer than he has, you know. I lived alone. I moved out when I was 18, and, like, I've lived alone since then. When he moved in with me 6 years ago, we forgot our anniversary in June, actually. Oh, well, whatever. That was the first time he was living alone. So up until then, his mom had been, or his dad had been cooking everything. So he'd never learned to cook.
He never had the experience point.
Because he lived in a very, like, nuclear household, you know, mom, dad, a child, dinner every day, 6 o'clock, parents, blah, 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 you know.
Nuclear.
Yeah, that's what you call it, a nuclear family.
Okay. Like Fallout.
No, like,
like old traditional.
Nuclear family, a couple and their dependent children, regarded as a basic social unit.
Oh, yeah. Family, basically. Yeah. Normally functional family.
A nuclear family, elementary family, atomic family, serial packet family, or conjugal family is a family group consisting of parents and their children, typically living in one home residence. It is in contrast to being a single-parent family, the larger extended family, or a family with more than 2 parents. A family that stays
together, actually. Yeah,
a good family.
I get it.
A good family.
Okay, so he comes from a good family.
Yeah, somebody from a good family. Yeah, so he doesn't know. He never learned how to cook, and I had to learn at 18. So
okay, I have to ask you. We both grew up in mostly normal families.
Mostly.
Never mind that. When were you assigned house chores?
When were you
assigned house chores around the house?
As soon as I started getting what is that called in English? Ukelön. Allowance.
Allowance. Yeah.
So when I was like 11, 12-ish or whatever.
My dad started that pretty early on us.
Were you like 4 years old, cleaning the garage?
He started that pretty early.
Yeah.
So it was, we had our own days that we were in charge of putting into the dishwasher and, you know, cleaning up after the dinner. And that was pretty early. Also vacuum cleaning the house.
Yeah.
And we had a rotation on the days that we were supposed to.
And obviously cleaning your old room, I very much assume.
My room, that was a given that I had to do that. And my mom always looked under the bed and she was like, this is not going to do it. I just pushed everything under the bed.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I did a lot of house stuff. I put on on hva heter vaskmaskin?
Laundry?
Laundry. I did laundry from a pretty early age, and I remember it being very educational and good. Now looking back, I think that was very healthy.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
It's healthy that you implement this onto your kids gradually, so they don't get that big shock when they are standing on their own 2 feet.
But I think there's sort of like a difference here between like the way we are now when we grow up, or we're already grown up. When we grew up, the baby boomers, our parents' generation who grew up with their parents from like the war times or whatever, it was very like strict. Everybody was supposed to be clean the house, a perfect house. My mom is obviously still like that. She's like, somebody's coming to visit, and she's like, I have to clean everywhere. And I think
I like that.
Yeah, I know, and I think we learned that sort of thing. But then, or at least most of us. But I think the portion of us who grew up and don't continue doing that are the people who are adults our age and aren't clean and tidy. Like their house is, bombed.
Do you think they didn't learn gradually as kids from their parents?
I think the people who are like that never had to take responsibility for themselves.
Okay, so this is into parenting territory.
Citation needed.
Yeah, we are never going to be parents, but if we ever were to be, I would do it exactly the same way that I was raised.
Yeah, everybody's going to come out of the woodwork and say, everybody says that until they have their own kids. Me. But
no, it's healthy for kids to start learning about taking care of the house gradually.
And kids mimic their parents, I think.
Absolutely.
So, not just I think that's like a proven fact.
100%.
You learn all the days that you live.
I think I still mimic my parents in a lot of things. A lot of things that they told me, that is my life view right now.
Yeah. Well, that's how the world works.
That's how the world works.
Yeah.
So you also had to clean a bit.
Yeah,
and hence you are the clean person now.
But I was quite messy, like, in myself. Like, I had to clean my room, but it was like, I didn't clean my room until I was told to clean my room. Like, it was like, okay, by the end of the week, you have to have your room clean, or you won't get your allowance, or whatever. But, like, I didn't have my room tidy the entire week.
Oh, I had a change.
I had, like, a deadline.
I had a change, I think, around the age of 14. Before that, I was told to clean my room. After that, I started to take pride in my room. As you know, when you grow up, you are starting to take property for your own. And my room started to be, like, my zone. And I wanted to have it clean. Do you remember Drekibula? Yeah, my room. Yeah, we have a title of my room, which I'm not going to translate.
I mean, for the Norwegian people listening, they're going to be like, okay,
Drekibula.
What does that mean?
I was very tidy. Yeah. Do you remember that? I had like blankets and a neat carpet and everything.
You were like my mom. Somebody's coming to visit. I have to clean everywhere.
Yeah, because I took pride in my property.
No, I think I didn't manifest as not in the same way that we talked about last week, but I didn't become super tidy and like really fond of cooking and whatever until I was an adult. I was probably like 23, 4, 5 before I started becoming.
I started really cooking at 30 because I had to.
Yeah, my grandma's like that too. My mom is sort of. My grandma was rip. My grandma was super like anal tidy person.
Okay.
So I think I've inherited. I have that. There's a gene in my family for anal retentive cleaning.
Yeah, but cleaning is good. It's good to have a clean home, like I don't have right now.
I think, and plus I think it's so satisfying when it goes. It's messy, and then you clean it, and it's like, oh.
I know, and you post a tap to clean pictures.
We've talked about this before
on Instagram.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've made one. But
remember, actually, this goes kind of into feedback. Last time we talked about me having a cleaning lady. Well, it's not clean anymore now.
No.
That is because there is a situation, a certain situation going on. And that is Leo, my cat, which I have told about in the vlog that you now have actually watched.
Last week I was like, probably, but I hadn't actually.
He has gotten worse.
Yeah.
He has now lost control over his bladder. And the other thing... lost control
of he's incontinent. The pooping. The elimination. Is what it's called, I guess.
So now it's a sick ward up there, and tomorrow I am going to the vet with him to have sort of, and I think we are heading in the direction of a final verdict sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I personally, if you ask me, I don't see him having as much of a quality of life right now. After he got worse.
Yeah, not when he's pooping and peeing all over the house.
The past few days
are very cleanliness.
I know.
So.
I can kind of see it. So they may actually happen something. So I will maybe talk more about that next week. But that is the current situation, and it is terrible and unfair, and I hate the entire situation.
Yeah. How long has it been now since he became sick?
We have tried to make him better now for 3 months.
Oh, Jesus.
And we have always taken into consideration his quality of life. He has been playing and all of that, as you saw in the video, but now there has been a development in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So that is the Leo situation and an update on that.
That's not good. I mean, it's been a terrible time, so I guess we'll just see. Like, so it's sort of like what the vet says. If the vet says this is probably not going to improve.
Yeah.
So then...
He has already said that, actually.
Okay. Well, then I guess you'll see.
Yeah. So it's bad times. And you? How are you?
Good.
Good.
Hi, how are you? Should we do my drink situation?
Okay, we are transitioning over to the drink situation.
Time I forgot my Tinyhats cups. I had to buy some wine glasses.
Look at that! Show that on video. This is also on video this week, by the way.
This is a situation.
So she's holding up a carton
of wine glasses that I had to buy on the way here. This is AirBNB red wine glass.
Yeah, very good.
So that's what.
Because you want to imitate a Norwegian soda influencer, Linnea Myhre.
Yeah.
Because she is reviewing sodas. As you are starting to
become... that's becoming my... Oops.
Yeah, she's your inspiration, I guess.
So
you love her.
And actually, we talked about Linnea Myhre in like the first or second...
We talk about her every week.
Yeah, every week. But in the like first or second Diskydisk episode.
Yeah.
Okay, here is this week's drink.
Yeah.
Have you had this?
It's a blue battery.
Yeah. Can you have this? No. Carrot.
Does it have carrot in it? God damn
Extract from...
We can't have everything.
Extract from solbær
anything,
and carrot.
I mean. Okay, so it's a battery blue. I like the box art.
Limited edition.
The graphics are good.
Yeah, I think it's sugar this week. Last week it was sugar-free.
Yeah.
This week it's sugar.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go. So now you're ASMR pouring it into the glass,
Let me
suppose.
open it first. Okay, ASMR time. Oh yeah, baby. And now it's ASMR.
I need to fix your little camera. Your little camera.
This one didn't make as much noise. It wasn't as ASMR as last week.
Sorry.
But this fits everything.
It fits everything. Oh my god, that looks like red wine.
It does.
It's not alcohol.
This is not alcohol. This is battery blue. It's not actually, but it's blueberry. It smells like blueberry.
Isn't it like illegal to have alcohol on YouTube?
I've had alcohol on your YouTube several times. So
I know, but you have hidden it behind like a Super Mario cup.
Yeah, cups and whatever. It smells like blueberry.
Yeah,
and it looks like red wine. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it does. Is it fizzy? That's the question.
It's not that fizzy.
Nah,
is it maybe energy drinks that aren't fizzy?
Red Bull is super fizzy. I love that. Wanna be sponsored by Red Bull. They said no.
Did you actually ask?
Yeah.
This tastes like a slushie. Have you ever had a slushie?
Yeah.
You know the thing that you buy that's like spinning around in the thing with ice? Mm-hmm. It tastes like that.
Mm-hmm. Like the blueberry slushie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's much better than the one I had last week.
Oh yeah?
But I wouldn't buy this again.
Okay, again you're saying I wouldn't buy this again.
I mean,
but you are gonna drink it today.
I am gonna drink it today. Okay. I wish I had, next time I have to get something with more fizz. I have to get something that's like super carbonated because I love carbonation. Oh
my god, that smells like super blue candy.
I know, it smells a lot.
And those glasses were kind of big.
Yeah, I know, that's impressive. I can fit half a liter of battery blueberry.
Was that the entire can?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
No way.
I think it's half a liter.
Oh my god.
Isn't it?
That's the
500 milliliter, half a liter of battery blueberry sugar limited edition situation.
That's pretty good.
This wine glass, so that's good.
So, do you have a rating? What did we do last time?
It was it was a generous 3 out of 10 last week.
Oh yeah, out of 10. Okay, and now, and you?
It's a 5-, a weak 5. I think for me, like, to get the scale of Tinyhats Drink Corner into situation.
Tinyhats Drink Corner.
Yeah. If it's 6 and above,
yeah,
then I would probably buy it again.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not to have on but in my spare time.
Okay, so what do you think about Red Bull sugar free? That is my number 10.
I'm not sure I've ever had
it's
sugar
my
free.
10. Yeah, I have that every day.
I don't really know why.
Do you remember Gamer Subs?
Oh yeah, do you still have that?
You know what? They're a company and they wanted to sponsor me. They were like, sending me over a bunch of their products. Mm-hmm. probably worth several hundred, chic care package.
Yeah.
A really big package. Anyways, and then they were like, we're going to Japan for a week, so we will come back to you next week. never heard from them again.
Never heard from them again.
So in my mind, they're still in Japan.
They probably are. This was a long time ago. I remember it.
It's like a half a year ago.
But would you buy that again?
I like it. I have it when I'm out of Red Bull sugar free. I mix myself Gamer Subs.
Okay. Have you ever had what's that?
So
one?
yeah, I'm happy with Gamer Subs.
What's the one that PewDiePie is sponsored?
That is the other
G-Fuel?
one. Yeah, G-Fuel.
Yeah. Have you ever had that?
The other one? No, I've never tried that one.
Oh.
But I heard it's kind of chalky.
Chalky, like sandy balls?
Sandy. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I like a lot of things. And you?
Yeah. Actually, my favorite drink ever in the entire universe is vanilla Coke, I think.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's really hard to find in Norway. It's like super limited edition. I think, didn't I mention this last week?
I don't know.
I don't remember what happened last week.
Transition, everyone.
Yeah, okay, let's transition.
Oh my god. Okay, we have something in the document that has been here for a ton of hours.
Yeah, definitely. Very much.
Ton of years, I mean. Yeah. Months, maybe.
It's it's actually pretty rare that we actually take a topic from the temporary topic list that we've had forever.
I know. We haven't done that in months.
Because we just fucking derail into all kinds of things.
Because we like to do topics. And this was a topic that we wanted to do. At least I wanted to do, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes into vengeful fantasies. I had this conversation with neighbor Stefan. And he was like, yep, definitely can relate to this. And I had the introductory conversation with you about it. And you said, I don't know anything about that.
I don't get it, no.
You don't get it. So I love that we are getting two perspectives on this topic.
Because it's vengeful fantasies and envy, right? That's what it
it goes into envy. So do you want to read the text?
No, you read it.
I read it. I'm worse at reading
than you. Do it anyway.
Okay, envy. Vengeful fantasies. The personal pain caused by the desire of the for the advantages of others. That's envy. Envy tends to be directed towards those with whom we compare ourselves.
Expensive.
Those with whom we feel we are in competition. Can you read?
Okay. Can be caused by inferiority complex or an intense personal feeling of inadequacy, often resulting in the belief that one is in some way deficient or inferior to others, may be brought about by upbringing as a child, for example, being consistently compared unfavorably to a sibling. Physical and mental limitations, experiences of lower social status, for example, being treated unfavorably by one's peers/bullying. Self-esteem is very fragile during the early years and is heavily impacted by peer opinion. If a child is comfortable with who they are and self-confident, they are less likely to become envious of others' material objects because they do not self-identify with materials. That was the thing.
So I think that last part is you.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And the first part is the rest of us. Everyone listening. Because experiencing envy in your life is more than normal.
Yeah.
Looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have never experienced envy.
I don't get it. I don't understand the concept, no.
Yeah, you don't have that feeling installed in your life, which I find to be a really unique and special case.
It was uninstalled at birth.
Yeah, so you
in that room in the sky, where they put my designated my
But
abilities.
You do realize that it is a normal feeling.
I suppose.
You suppose it.
I mean, if people have it, so I guess.
So it says, if a child is comfortable with who they are and self-confident, they are less likely to. So you're a very confident person.
I mean, I was a very confident child, and I'm not gonna say
I was not. I was not.
I mean, I've been confident my entire life.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Don't really have a problem.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I'm healthy, mostly.
Yeah, I have had a lot of envy in my life, a lot of it. Because I'm the first part of this text. But I think also you can grow out of that a lot.
Yeah. I don't think it's not a permanent state of mind.
I'm always very vengeful, but I think it stems down to just feeling of injustice. If you are treated like differently than others, if you're bullied, let's say, that's unfair.
Yeah.
That's injustice, and that can mess with your head.
Yeah.
Definitely. hello.
Yeah.
Have you met us?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So you get the inferiority complex.
Yeah, you feel inferior to others.
Yeah,
less
you
worth.
feel less worth. You're not good enough.
But is that what leads you to be envious of others because you are treated badly? I mean, not that you are every day, but like because you have been treated badly.
Maybe. I think it is a factor that has to be taken into consideration.
Maybe.
I think there are a lot of factors that can make someone feel the feeling of envy. It's a terrible feeling. It's a bad feeling. You don't want to have it.
No, yeah.
You don't have
So I guess that's the thing, because you have it installed.
Yeah, it's just a feeling that you're not good enough. You're not worth other people's appreciation or love.
But isn't envy a negative feeling towards others also?
For the most part, I think it's a negative feeling towards yourself.
Okay.
But you project it onto something because it's so painful for you to project it inwards, I guess.
Prøv vi må restarte kameraet. Fortsett. Herregud, hold på data.
Okay, I'm so happy that you have never experienced that.
Yeah.
We had to
Me too, same.
We had to restart the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay, so conclusion. Leave your stories down below, I guess.
But what about vengeful fantasies? Because isn't that like fantasizing that you'll kill people?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dark stuff.
Do you do that?
I've had experience of
I have had experience.
I have had that.
Yeah,
I've wanted someone dead. Yeah. It's like
I almost said who, but maybe I shouldn't say that live on Diskydisk.
That is because of what we aforementioned said. Feeling of injustice.
But how is it gonna we had this conversation.
Do you know how wars started back in the day?
I know, but when
that was vengeance. Vengeance
earlier.
That was vengeance often.
Yeah, but do you remember when you found out that I don't have this feeling installed?
Yeah, and I was shocked. I was flabbergasted.
I was full of good words. But I just remember what I was going to talk about.
Oh, you know what? I actually have two words also. Sidetrack for a moment. Let's see.
Yeah.
I walked to the car and two random words popped into my head and I was like, I'm going to have to ask you about these two. But I don't remember what they were.
No, really? Yeah, that was a big build-up to a very disappointing result.
Sorry about that. Indictive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, indictive. What
indictive or indicative?
Both of them.
Is indicative a word? No, it's indicative is the one that you're thinking.
What does that mean?
Something that indicates something. You know, that indicates good stuff.
It indicates good stuff.
Says indicative, serving as a sign or indication of something.
Okay. Have you ever wanted to kill anyone?
Just to get back to that.
Yeah, let's segue back to that one. Have you ever felt angry at anyone, though?
No, I think actually we've talked about this probably on Diskydisk at some point. I don't want to kill someone because they've done something wrong. I would just maybe kill someone if I could get away with it. Just because it would be...
Oh, yeah, you want to be a murderer that can get away with it.
If I could get 100% away with it and the person...
But you would kill willy-nilly.
Yeah.
That's a whole other discussion.
Yeah, no, that's not the same kind of... not necessarily because they've... And this is going to sound like I'm a psychopath, which I maybe am. But like, not necessarily if they've done something wrong. I mean, it helps. That's good.
That helps.
They've also... If it's Hitler, you know.
But he is dead.
He's dead already. But somebody else who is really bad.
Okay.
That would be a bonus. But like, just a random person.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the experience.
For the experience.
Because we talk about this in connectivity. Expensive.
We have talked about this previously.
Yeah, with the stabbing someone. I think that was part of the point.
Oh yeah.
Would you stab someone? Because you know.
Oh yeah, if you should listen back. I mean, everyone that's new to Diskydisk should listen to everything.
Go back to hear about, because people have. I think this was in the very early episode that we mentioned the fact that I wanted to murder someone, and
we keep coming back to it.
And people are still listening to Diskydisk, even though they know I want to be a murderer.
We keep coming back to that topic though. You really wanna,
and then especially if I could just travel to Mars after I've murdered someone. Then
I know, right?
I murder someone on Mars.
There are no one there.
But speaking of, actually, we can segue into because I told you this. I made a podcast.
You made a podcast.
I started a new podcast. I made a new playlist on Spotify that I named Diskydisk in Reverse.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't figure out how to get the episodes to play in chronological order directly from the channel.
That is because I uploaded them in the order that I did, and I put it to newest first.
Okay.
On
Well, whatever.
Acast.
Okay. So either way, I made a playlist with Diskydisk in reverse so that I can listen to them all chronologically in the car while I'm driving.
Because you want to listen to everything again.
And I've been listening to I started literally on episode 1, even though I said at some point that I would never listen to it ever again. And it's so good, especially the first episode. It's so cringy.
I know.
Oh.
We did it live, unedited. We both went to the bathroom. I was like, what is going on?
It is so
We had
so
not
bad.
found a rhythm. We had nothing.
It was terrible. It was just so awkward. And like the way we're talking is just like, yeah. So,
that's why we call it the demo episodes.
I know.
Start at number 4.
Yeah, definitely.
And work your way up. So.
Because I'm on 3 now, but the thing I was
Oh,
gonna
you're
say,
on 3 now.
Yeah, so I'm almost at the good stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing I was going to say is, like, your English has improved so much.
Since last episode.
Since the first episode. Since last episode.
Yeah, I know.
But since the first episode.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's almost like you learn in the times that
Like
you live.
times that you live, yeah. But it's actually, like, I think it's really, really remarkable.
Remarkable!
We're full of good expressions today.
You remember atrocious?
Yeah, that was last week.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's one thing I remember that happened last week. For once.
Yeah, and it's indicative.
Indicative of a good podcast that your English has improved.
Yeah, and hence and therefore.
Yeah, therefore, podcast is helpful for your life skills.
Henceforth.
Is that a word?
Yeah,
Can
henceforth.
you say henceforth?
Yeah, henceforth.
Henceforth. From this or that time on. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
we're leveling up in English.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you like listening to Diskydisk?
But demo episodes are cringy.
Yeah, I don't listen to them.
And sometimes, like, I get this weird, because normally, I know Patrick has listened to, shout out to Patrick, has listened to almost all of the Diskydisk episodes, but sometimes when we're in the car together, I'm like, oh no, we can't listen, no, that's cringe.
Oh no! Cringe!
Oh.
Do you ever regret saying anything on the podcast?
And probably, maybe in the future, I will regret saying that I want to murder someone.
Yeah, because
I
when
feel
you
like-
get caught,
Yeah,
this
when
is
I
gonna
get
be
caught, everybody-
this is gonna be played in court.
Are you allowed to say that you want to murder someone? Is that
Yeah.
illegal?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, can somebody
Free
report you
speech.
to the police?
Free speech.
What if somebody reports you to the police as a potential murderer? Is that a...
They would look at the context and see that this is a lolcast.
It's
So
just a-
it's not valid.
It's just a fantasy.
This is a LOL comedy podcast.
I mean, this sounds really bad. Can we just clarify that? I'm not
this will be
actually-
played in court.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna be dragged in there, and I'm
Yep.
gonna be asked.
Witness,
Yeah.
be a witness.
Amber Heard style. My dog stepped on a
Oh.
bee.
I'm looking forward to that episode actually. 'Cause that was so
I
good.
miss Amber Heard's trial.
Me too. Yeah, she was so good.
That was so meme-worthy times.
My dog stepped on a bee.
And they're crying. They're crying though. Oh my god. Entertainment for days.
Yep.
Even Johnny Depp was giggling and laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
Because
I
LOL.
actually looked at some of that trial stuff
Recently, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because it's just
Because it's been a
meme.
year.
Has it?
Yeah, the 1 year anniversary of the bee.
Good. I mean, it's just endless meme opportunities. So
You know what? I regret not dressing as Amber Heard for Halloween last year. That would be so cool.
How would
you know,
you-
have the hair up and the court suit that she had.
Oh, you should have.
And I would have a sign that says, "My dog stepped on a bee," and a bee on a stick. And I would walk around like that.
and do the face.
Yeah.
You
Cry.
could have
Cry
had
a lot.
that. Do you remember that horrible hair situation she had going at some point when she had like
Yeah.
she had her hair up and then she had like bobby pins like
Yeah.
on the side of her
Yeah.
head. It was just like, what the hell?
It would
are
be
you
a
doing?
perfect Halloween costume.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah. No, the meme is dead by next year.
No, the meme.
This year, I
What is
mean.
dead may never die. I've been watching Game of Thrones actually. Speaking of What is dead may never die.
Oh, how far are you?
I just started season.
The first 4 seasons are so good.
Did I just start season 6 or did I just start which season does Jon Snow die? Spoiler
6.
alert. So 6.
I think.
Then I've just started 7.
I think.
My favorite scene, except for the scene where Daenerys buys the Unsullied and all the the stuff when she realizes when she reveals she speaks with Leon, and that's my favorite scene
She
ever.
is someone with vengeful fantasies
Definitely.
and envy.
But my favorite scene, the second favorite scene in Game of Thrones, is when he's been brought back to life by the Red Woman,
Yeah,
and
LOL.
then they hang the people who stabbed him all in a row, and then the guy is like, oh, Lord Commander, what do we do now? And he's like, fuck that, I'm out. And then he's like, my watch has ended. And then he walks off and the episode ends. I'm like, oh my god. It's so good. Because it's just like,
it's so good.
his watch has ended. I love it.
Okay.
There was somebody, we talked briefly about Game of Thrones on the Discord the other day, actually.
Oh.
Most people
I haven't been on
don't.
Discord. For the previous days, I've been at another staycation.
Yeah, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it was a staycation. But define staycation. Does it mean that you have to be around your own vicinity? Expensive word. Staycation. We took a ferry, if that counts for anything.
Staycation. A holiday spent in one's home country rather than abroad.
Oh,
or
then
one spent at home and involving day trips to local attractions.
Okay, so probably staycation.
So anything that is not out of the country is a staycation?
We took a ferry.
I almost never go on actual vacation.
Yeah, we rented an AirBNB house. I've never rented AirBNB stuff before.
How was it?
How are you?
And you?
How are you?
Lots of times. Okay. When I moved back to Norway, we've toured the country.
Because that was a really smooth experience.
Yeah.
The app, and was all the information that I needed. PayPal, okay, good. It was paid, and then I went, and then I left.
Did you have to talk to people?
Yeah, the landlord, he greeted me at the door, and he said, hi, how are you?
Okay. Because there's sometimes like my favorite kind of Airbnb is like the high-tech kind. Well, high-tech.
Yeah, where you don't have to talk to
anyone.
it.
You don't have to talk to anyone. That's my favorite thing.
Oh.
Where there's like a, you get to the thing, and then there's like a key box on the door.
I love that.
You put the code
I
in
read
and it
about
opens.
that one.
Yeah, it's good.
I didn't get that one.
Actually, the last Airbnb, when I moved back to Norway, the last Airbnb we stayed in was in Lofoten. And we ordered it on when we were close-ish to Lofoten, and the guy was just like, yep, cool, just come on over. And we were getting close, and I was like, I texted him, I was like, okay, so we're gonna be there in about an hour, because he hadn't said anything about the key. He was like, oh, well, just come over, the door's unlocked. And I was like, what? It's
Lofoten, though.
This is northern Norway. He was just like, this upstairs, this is the apartment upstairs, just come in, the door's unlocked. I was like, what? So
I mean, Norway is entirely different.
The key was in the door.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're against that.
Yeah.
You stand against that.
Anybody could have just come and take the key.
You're so paranoid.
I mean, I know how many people secretly want to murder others.
Like yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Lock your doors.
Hide
your kids, hide your wife.
You know others by thyself.
Yeah. Exactly.
By knowing thyself. Pretty good. Another thing is that I'm going to New York in October.
Oh.
And
I knew that.
And a subscriber said, well, make sure you don't leave the hotel area after 8 so that you don't get
murdered.
Insulted.
So nobody comes and insults you about it.
Insulted, I mean.
Yeah.
So no one insults you.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's just to refer to the difference between the safety that we feel up north in Norway compared to apparently in New York.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. There's more people in New York than there is in our Italian country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there?
I think so.
Let me Google it.
I think so.
Population.
In Norway, there are 4.5 million people.
No, there's more.
No, we're spread across the mountains.
8.3 million people in New York City, and then population Norway, 5.4 million. So
yeah, pretty good.
Well, yeah, way more people in New York City than in our entire country. So that's good stuff.
Also, it looks like I'm going to travel alone. So I mean, if someone wants to meet me,
someone wants to come with me,
if someone wants to meet me for dinner in New York and show me around, I would love that.
Good stuff.
Just don't be creepy.
How long are you gonna be there for?
Preferably someone I know already from Discord. Yeah. LOL. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days.
Well,
I don't know.
So long.
4 days, I think. Yeah, I have to do something there that I cannot talk about.
Yeah, I know, because you have some stuff that's some work related.
Cute.
Diskydisk on tour, but I'm not coming.
Oh yeah, can you come with me?
No.
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 What?
I have work and I'm using all my vacation next week.
Oh yeah, so that would be cute. A Diskydisk on tour.
If I'd known about it, so if you knew you were going to New York next March, then I could probably swing it. But
oh yeah, I get it.
So that's no. I would love to though, if I could.
Oh yeah,
if I had could.
If you could it.
Yeah, actually we can segue smoothly into this situation because I start my vacation next week, 4 weeks, starting Monday, which is good stuff. I'm gonna have a cozy time. We're gonna go on a little staycation. It's gonna be exciting.
Really,
stuff.
You and Patrick?
Me and Patrick. It's gonna be good because this
is it Lofoten?
No.
To the door that's not locked.
No. We're gonna go there and see if he locked the door since 2017.
Yeah.
It's probably still open.
Pretty good.
But
Where are you going?
we're going to the weirdest little situation. Well, it's not that weird, but we're going to a situation. Do you know Stokmarknes?
Yeah.
Which is, to explain, I'll put a map of... I'll put a map on Discord so people can understand where this is. Because we already live in a
Who decides what the mainland is?
I know, exactly. I'm not even actually sure if it's on the mainland. The pretend mainland. Or
you know, I've been thinking so much about that sentence. Like, who decides what the mainland is? Because I think that is a deeper metaphor for something. If you have grown up on a big island your whole life, just like we did. We are on an island.
Mainland.
Then this is our main land, you know?
Yeah.
Who decides what the main land is for other people?
Mainland, a large continuous extent
Yeah,
of
but
land.
who decided?
a large continuous extent of land that includes the greater part of a country or territory as opposed to offshore islands and
Screw that.
Same.
Who decided?
I know.
Okay.
Because, it does make sense, the greater part of a country.
Whatever.
I bet there are so many...
I'm against this.
Isn't Greece an island? Or is Greece also on what they pretend is the mainland?
If I were living my whole life in Greece, that would be my main land.
What if you can count all of the... Because you played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you could count, because some of Greece, citation needed, nobody come for me, is on the mainland, pretend mainland.
Yeah.
So but Greece has 1 billion islands. What if the total area of the Greek islands is larger than the mainland portion? Area, area to, area squared, whatever. What if the total...
This is becoming a long sidetrack.
I know, but if the all of the islands are larger than the Greek mainland...
all of them should be the main.
That's what I mean, because that would be the greater portion of a
country.
Whatever.
Oh, good one! You hacked the system.
I hacked it. So that is
Pretty
the Greek.
good.
The Greek mainland is not the actual pretend mainland.
Fake mainland.
Okay, anyway, back to the story.
Yeah.
So I will put a map of house because we already live in a small city. So let's slide right back into what I was saying.
Yeah.
We live in a pretty small city. And then there are three. There's one bigger city north of us, Tromsø, and then there are two smaller towns nearby, Narvik and Sortland, which are the only towns in this region of the country, of the mainland.
Yeah.
Stokmarknes is like a place that isn't even a place. It's just a little place outside of Sortland, which is a very small town.
A village.
It's not even that.
It's a place.
Okay, I'm arriving at the point. But they opened a new hotel there this weekend. Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, on Stokmarknes. It's just weird.
Let's go.
And one of my colleagues went there this weekend because her husband sold some material to the people who made it and whatever. So they went for the opening weekend or whatever. Okay. And she said it was super, super nice. It's a hotel, you can get a suite for 1,400 kronis a night.
Oh,
which
sweet.
is just super
That's
good.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet. And then there's a boat museum.
Yeah.
And food. And,
so you're going
we're
to
gonna
have
go
fun
there for one night because they have double showers. That's why we're going.
Okay, that's
they have a big. It's the shower is a big double room, and then there's a rain shower here and a rain shower there, so you can shower.
Back to the showers.
Together.
We talked about showers last week.
Yeah. Do you remember when your shower exploded?
Yeah, that was also an episode. We made merch of that.
Yeah.
A bathroom towel that says.
I should order that one.
Yeah, my shower exploded today. It says
on
the merch store. Diskydisk. Yeah, Diskydisk merch store. Yeah. That is Diskydisk lore by now.
Yeah.
But that happened. That was the whole story.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, next topic then, I guess.
Okay.
I guess. I mean, are there any topics that you want to have?
I mean, you said I should talk about mind over mood, so I wrote that on the currently. That was the thing didn't remember from before.
Mind
over mood, the book that I got.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Mind over mood, a book.
A book.
A self-help book.
Yes.
Self-educational sort of book that makes you think about what you're thinking about.
Yeah. It's like a school book, basically. It has exercises and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So have you done any of the exercises?
Yeah, I did the first one. But this is the thing, I will try anything, not to be depressed.
Yeah, not to be depressed.
Because it's written by, this is actually, because I didn't really,
So this is supposed to help clarify what you want to do with your life, sort of thing, beyond, is it spiritual?
No, it's written by two, I didn't know how involved it is. It's written by two psychiatrists who were the founding fathers of cognitive behavioral therapy.
Oh yeah, okay, I get it.
So it's like a workbook to continue to use CBT in your own life, in your own time. You can also just take it yourself and be like, I want to learn how to do this. And it's good stuff.
Okay.
They use it like in school and stuff, like for therapies and residency. They were like, we use this to teach people this. So
I did something similar the other day because believe it or not, I have a couple of journals upstairs. When I'm in,
believe it or not, unbelievable.
Like when I'm in a dark place, I have one journal that I call, and I can't believe I'm telling you this. Okay, and it's a journal that I called appreciative journal. It's not that in Norwegian. I call it takknemlighetsboka.
Grateful book.
My grateful book. And sometimes during a year, when I feel like it and when I remember, I write the date on the top of the page, and I write like, I don't know, 5-6 things that I'm grateful for. Just for lols, I can show you after.
Okay.
Yeah. But I started something else, and that was I watched a YouTube video, and actually we can link this YouTube video. I'm gonna find the YouTube video also, which was a guy that said, if you do this exercise, you are going to be more successful and clear up what you think about everything in life, blah, blah, blah. So he presented some exercises, and he said, have a pen and paper or book or pen, whatever.
No, it has to be a pen and paper.
And do this exercise with me. So that was like a video that you can follow along and write down. So the first exercise was a half-year review sort of thing, because the 2nd of July, that was a week or two ago now, that is the half-year point of 2023. So the first exercise is imagine back around January, the start of 2023. What do you think your goals for this year was?
I don't remember what happened last week.
Yeah, but then I thought about my New Year's resolutions.
Did you write those down? Because I don't remember.
I have them in my head, so I remember actually what my goals were.
Okay.
So that was the first exercise, and the other exercise is write down what actually happened, and then you compare what you thought or wished for as a goals to happen and what has actually happened. And the next exercise was like, now you analyze, why do you think that is? Okay. And then you further down, there's tons of exercises, and further down you write, what do you expect or wish for that will happen the next coming 6 months of your life? What are your goals? And then what do you think you have to prioritize to do and change in order to get these goals met? Why are you deserving of these goals is also an exercise. And I was like, why do I deserve? So that was a really mind-opening exercise, and I can show you the journal upstairs.
That sounds good.
It's kind of private stuff, you know. I will show you.
Okay.
But
Diskydisk content.
Yeah, but we will link this video because it's a funny exercise that you can do in the comfort
of your own home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So that reminded me of that. So how is your journaling going?
I mean, this is not a journal though. But I only just started if you mean the book.
You just started?
I just started. Like, I've done the first...
You have to do your homework.
But the thing is, you have to use the book for like a period. You can't just like...
Oh, you can't do it. Yeah.
You have to like do it in sections. So now I've done the first chapter. Well, the first chapter wasn't the second chapter, which the chapter was about understanding your problems. So you get like a model of 5 things. I'll just summarize it quickly. The thing is that like for your mental health, so like depression, anxiety, eating disorders, anything that is like a mental problem for you. Or like, you know, what was it? Self-defense, what is it called? Like self-esteem and stuff like that. So it's everything.
But your self-esteem was perfect.
I know, but this can be applied to any sort of problem.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
And then there's like a model that's like 5 points of what impacts your mood. So there's like, you know, mood, environment, you know, thoughts, and, you know, resulting activity or what
I happens. Like these activities.
I know. So you have to like, so the first chapter or the second chapter is
back
like,
to school.
I know. So you have to go through each of these points, and like you get some example stories of people who've been to therapy who have come with these problems and gotten these exercises as a gift. So you have to fill out a thing and be like, okay, so this is my problem, this is what it leads to.
Yeah, I think it clarifies. I had one whoa moment when I did this exercise that I'm gonna link on Discord, which I recommend also you do. It takes, I don't know, 15 minutes. It's not like you have to spend the entire day in that.
Yeah.
Lol. I'm gonna send that over to you now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Send it over.
But yeah, journaling, good stuff.
Yeah.
We have gotten to that age.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I mean,
What
it's
is the next thing? Knitting?
I probably should so that I can remember what happened last week.
Oh yeah, you should actually have like a normal diary.
Yeah. But I can't keep that kind of thing up. I start every so often and do it for like a couple of weeks, and then you know.
So it's sort of like a self-improvement thing. I sent you now the link that you can, improve yourself.
To the people though on my Instagram that said that this book looks interesting, you should definitely get it. I recommend. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Tinyhats Book Corner.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, it's not a book. It's more like a workbook. It's not like a book.
Okay.
I mean, it comes between two papers, but it's whatever.
Okay, good.
Good stuff.
Transition.
Yeah? Transition.
Woohoo! Our next topic is gratitude, which
because we're sliding right into it.
Yeah, because it's kind of correlated.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, it's amazing.
It's correlated.
Yeah, it's correlation.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Him
impressive.
also.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Meaningful ways to say I appreciate you. Its meaning and why. Wait, what? This is the link.
This topic has been on the temporary topic list for probably a year and a half. It's been there for ages.
Okay. So it says, gratitude is wonderful. As we keep practicing it, we notice the changes that it brings to our lives and how it makes us happier with time. But this is largely limited to us. Wait, what? Okay, wait. I didn't prepare for this,
Well,
but I did mention that I have a gratitude book.
Yeah.
And I started that when Nupi died. My cat last year died.
Okay.
Because I had to find some
Meaning in life.
I was at a dark place.
Aww.
I had to find meaning in life, find and focus on things that I were gratituded towards.
Grateful for. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything good on this link that's been there for 2 years?
I'm trying to scroll through.
You're trying to find something good.
Do you think you don't tell the people that you love that you appreciate them enough?
Often enough, yeah.
Often enough.
Okay.
Do you tell people that you love, truly love, that you love them?
Only when there's a special occasion. Except for Patrick, obviously. I tell him that every day.
Patrick is every day.
Yeah.
Okay. How about family? Do you ever have like a special moment with one of your family members and you say, do you know that I really, really love you?
No. And that's probably really bad. But my mom
I have that.
My mom says that quite often, though. My mom is a very, like...
Because she is wiser
yeah,
and older. But when she knows.
I mean, she says it quite a lot, so then I say it back. And then, so it's like we have this...
you know what? You should actually do the first exchange.
I should initiate.
The
love.
Yeah. Take her by surprise.
Aw. She would just think something's wrong, and she's like, what's happening?
What's happening? What's happening? Are you pregnant?
Are you gonna... Definitely very loud.
That's always the first
I mean, I don't tell you very often either. Not unless something's wrong.
I know, when we have to.
We have to.
I mean...
Like when you got married, that was a big
that was
event.
a special occasion.
Yeah.
Okay,
and we told each other a lot.
The next question is, are we bad at acknowledging it and letting them know? Oh, it's pretty much the same thing. Gratitude towards others. I try to practice that as much as I can. When Ishaman has been really good with caretaking with Leo and stuff.
Ishaman's been really good.
He's been really good. I let him know. And I let him know again and again. And it's very genuine when I say it. It's not like, oh, I love you. You're really good.
Yeah.
I mean it. And I make sure that he gets that feeling across that I truly do mean it when I actually do mean it.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's just a habit. You just say it because you say it.
Yeah. Bye, love you. I love you. I love you.
I mean,
sometimes you need to like sit down and
be
let them
serious
know.
About it.
Do you know that I love you?
Yeah.
And then he says, I know that.
Yeah. We do that too. I mean, we also.
And then I say, I know that too.
Okay. We also do the thing like, okay, bye, I love you. Like the
I mean, you have the serious love you and the.
Yeah, you have the like everyday love you, and then you have the serious love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't you think that we should be better at that with
Probably.
with other people that we actually do love?
Probably.
I mean, if they if you have people in your life and you knew that you would be brokenhearted if they died or they got cancer or anything, wouldn't you be more content with yourself if you let them know that they are very important to you?
Yeah. And also you can reverse.
But why do we find this difficult?
I mean, you can also reverse it and think, how would you feel if somebody came to you and like your friend or your family member, if they came to you and just said...
Not every day though.
No, every day, but like at some point they came to you and said, Peter, I love you. Peter,
you're really important to me.
So if
I appreciate having you in my life.
How if you got that unexpectedly, and people don't normally do that, if you would appreciate it,
I would feel happy about that.
Then you can imagine how they would feel.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Spread the love.
Make love, not Warcraft.
Yeah. We should be better at that.
Yeah. Actually, I do tell my friends, except for you, sometimes.
Yeah, but I think we are at a closer level.
Yeah. I can remember 2 times recently that I've told a friend that I love them. Yeah. Without anything necessarily being wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a special occasion. I don't know, because sometimes
good.
you just get filled with love.
You're
Even
good.
me.
Even you.
Even I get filled with love sometimes.
Okay. Other gratitude.
Not gratification, that's something else. Other gratitude related.
My English.
Yeah.
Are you grateful for anything else in your life?
I mean, everything.
Everything.
Me
too.
You know, health, except for mental health.
Me too.
Health. House. No illness in my family. Nobody.
Husband.
You know, husband. Good stuff. House.
Cats.
Cats.
Family.
Stable economy.
A good economy.
Yeah. Having everything you need, etc.
Having all the games that I've ever wanted.
I think about that regularly. Actually, for myself,
how
just like
grateful you are.
How grateful I am for everything.
I
have
clothes.
Yeah, not just in the, because you know it's very easy. Lots of people get just in the context. If you see somebody suffering, you know, there's an explosion, like you know, there's a war in Ukraine, people are being bombed and whatever.
I know.
Then you think like, oh, I'm so grateful. But I think it regularly outside of that. Just randomly, one day I'll wake up and just feel like, oh, look at everything.
Look at everything.
Look at everything. So
look
beautiful.
how blessed we are.
Yeah, exactly. So
do you think that even when you are in a depressed moment, or is that overshadowing?
That overshadows everything. But then like the rest of the time when I do feel good, I feel like that's why though. Because when I have like depressive episodes, when I feel like everything sucks and it's hopeless and I'm just like the worst person in the planet.
Oh yeah, it actually teaches you gratitude.
Yeah, because then when I then feel good, and especially because I appreciate also the times where I do feel good, because I know what the horrible thing is. So when I have like I wake up and I'm content and happy and I play my games, read my books, relax, good stuff. You know, or I go to work and etc. Then I'm like, thank God I can do this.
Thank God. I know.
Yeah.
Like yesterday was not a good day. I was in a dark place mentally because I realized that my cat Leo is now nearing the end, and it was a terrible time. And I could not see across that shadowy whale that was consuming me. I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this happening? But I mean, and then I slept on it. It's better now because you have to move on and all of that. And you have to move on.
Yeah.
And you have to, life goes on.
And then we're into like acceptance for bad stuff.
Yeah. But it's always a cycle. And then later it's going to be a cycle of gratitude that the other cats are healthy.
Yeah.
Funny. It's almost like we are living a life.
Yeah. Almost like
it almost sounds like this is a life.
Exactly.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That was all I had to say on gratitude.
Yeah, Sam. Leave your comments down below.
Yeah, leave your gratitude.
Tell everybody, say something you're gratified. Gratitude. Grateful.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
You're almost as good as me now.
This is really all happening today.
Wow.
Yeah. So everything people are grateful for.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Do you want to do a quick one?
Yes, we haven't done quick ones for ages.
What's something you had to learn the hard way?
Everything.
You had to learn that the hard way.
Everything.
I have no idea what to answer to that. Learn the hard way. I think
I know. I feel I had to learn the hard way that just because I appreciate somebody, we're back to the same thing. Just because I appreciate and love somebody and like they're the main person in my life, they might not respect me back in the same way.
Oh, and did you have to learn that the hard way?
Yeah. In like my previous romantic relationships.
Oh yeah.
You were... When you put somebody higher than, when you realize that you put somebody higher than they put you.
Oh yeah. That can happen in friendship too. I have some friends that say that I am their best friend. But then I think that's probably higher than I thought of you originally. And am I supposed to feel bad about that?
No, I don't think. I mean, as long as you don't treat them badly.
No, I
obviously.
don't. No, I don't.
You treat them badly because you don't think they're...
Yeah.
But that's actually...
This goes back to the all the people have more friends than you discussion that we had.
Yeah, the whole, what was that called? Friendship paradox?
Yeah, the friendship paradox. That we
actually
about.
An interesting thing when somebody considers you their best friend, but you don't reciprocate the same feeling. Because that
just a friend, but not best friend. Best friend is like a special title, I feel like. How many people
Achievement unlocked best friend.
Achievement. How many people do you give the title best friend?
One. Only you.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You're my only best friend also. Yeah. But
sorry guys.
I do think neighbor Stefan is a best friend. Because he's just around.
He's always there.
He's been around for 15 years. I mean, I'm not getting rid of that guy.
But I don't think that I don't think I have any, well, maybe.
But you know, I considered some other people.
You considered, they've been applicants to best friend, but they didn't.
But we have slided away from each other recently.
You have best friends and then you lose them.
Yeah. Yeah, slide it away, sort of thing.
But I feel like there's a hierarchy. Like I have,
it's the whole thing.
You're like the crown jewel of the friendship pyramid. You know, you're the pinnacle of the best friendship.
I'm so proud.
And then I have people below that I would consider. I might even say they're my best friends, but like a more collective group of best friends. And then below that, there's like friend. And then below that, there's like
acquaintance, and
then it's like stranger, enemy, the people I want to murder. You know.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was what we had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, good stuff.
And one more.
Yeah.
If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
Getting away with murder.
I wish I had a perfect singing voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know.
I don't think I've ever heard you sing.
No, because I can't sing.
Same.
But wouldn't it be awesome if I could? I would shock everyone. Wouldn't it be nice? Another thing, wishes. I mean, realistic wishes or just not
whatever
realistic?
You feel is important to have.
And you? 3 wishes. What would you? Eternal happiness, eternal health and glory for everyone. Peace and love on earth.
I think if it's unrealistic wishes, it would be getting away with murder, being able to read people's minds,
flying,
and not feeling cold and heat. Like not being like when it's really warm outside, you don't.
Oh, you can push that further.
You feel comfortable.
Feel nothing of the bad kind. No bad feelings.
Well, I mean, I feel like heat and cold is like more important. So you don't have to like, because today I was really fucking hot and I was dying. So if I could just not feel that, and then when it's really cold outside, you don't feel. So you're always at comfortable temperature. If I could have 3 wishes, that would be one of them. You know, murder, mind reading, and temperature control.
I had what? Peace and love on earth. The great health of everyone I love.
Yep.
And I don't know. I was taking it a bit too far, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, at least that was very clear.
Okay, how about realistic goals? I don't know, peace and happiness.
I mean, probably peace and happiness and whatever.
Is that realistic though?
Yeah.
But okay, good.
It's probably not realistic.
Oh my god. Okay, what's the most beautiful place you have ever seen? Seen?
Seen or been to?
It says seen.
Can we do both? Seen or been to?
I've seen some places, but I haven't been there.
Yeah, exactly. But what is the most beautiful place you've ever seen?
The nature.
Which part? Which kind? Which biome?
I like the ocean and I like mountains.
Same. I like
mountains and ocean, and if the sun is doing some funny trick. Yeah. Like sort of like the midnight sun that we have. I'm very fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
Would you actually? This is completely unrelated, but I've been reading a lot about tornadoes lately.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of absolute, just nature reminded me. Okay. Did you know that there's a whole thing? A tornado, you know, dangerous, big, Wizard of Oz situation.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
We had thunder and lightning yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah,
I was inside.
when we drove home from the staycation in
right,
Salangen.
Yeah. Okay, was there a tornado?
Yeah, it was like the apocalyptic weather of the world.
That's a big word.
I loved it.
But yeah, tornadoes, you know. inside a superstorm, and then all the wind goes super fast.
Don't go there.
No, don't go there. But there are people who are like tornado chasers.
Yeah.
That go.
They go
around.
there.
Yeah. But there are two other kinds of fake tornadoes.
Like hurricanes.
It's called a land spout and a water spout.
Oh.
Which is like a tornado, but not. It looks exactly like a tornado.
They're fake.
But it's a fake tornado. So, but because it's not dangerous, it's not in connection with a storm. It's just like wind and citation needed. Swirling around. And it can happen over water too. So there's like a water tornado happening, which is like super cool.
We have a fly.
I know.
Ew!
That's why I was going like this earlier. I was like,
fly in the studio.
Yeah. So
okay.
that's cool stuff. That's my favorite beautiful thing.
That's the most beautiful place you have ever seen. Yeah, pretty
yeah,
good.
that was good stuff.
Okay, never mind.
What's the most beautiful place you've ever been to?
I haven't been anywhere.
Well, you must pick one favorite place. Blink, blink.
Anywhere.
Everywhere is beautiful. Beautiful. The most beautiful place I've been to is Pulpit Rock.
What's that?
In Norway. Preikstone.
Oh, right. I want to also.
I have a picture on Discord.
Oh, I want to also.
I know.
It's not nice. Far up north?
No, it's
even more
no,
north.
It's south. It's in the Sogn og Fjordane, Station Needed.
Okay.
Down there
Link
somewhere.
on Discord.
Link on Discord is beautiful.
So that was really beautiful.
That's amazing.
Is it around Trondheim?
Let's Google it. No, it's further south.
I want to go there.
Where is
You just drive there, and then you see the thing.
No, you have to climb it. Well, not climb
Climb it?
Wait, Pulpit Rock.
Yeah.
Preikstone, blah, blah, blah. Tourist attraction. Yeah, it's in Rogaland, so near Bergen, or in that area of the
big
world.
tourist attraction in Norway.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You have to walk there. I mean, I said to climb it, but you don't. It's actually like, it's just a walk.
Okay.
You know, if you've been to
a light walk, a stroll.
It's a stroll up the mountain. I mean, it's before a mountain that's
It's
huge
a leisurely stroll.
It's like 800 meters above sea level or something. Some shit. So you can. It's a good walk.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like there are staircases.
Okay.
You know, it's not like a mountain hike.
Okay, good.
Good stuff. You should go.
Okay. Join the Discord, everyone. Have a look
10
at that picture and all of the other things that we referred to in this episode. Thank you so much for listening to podcast, and please rate us, because that would mean the world to us.
The world.
On the world.
We would be grateful. Yeah. That would be a gratitude.
I would write that in my gratitude book.
Yeah, good stuff.
Actually, I have written down plenty of times.
Diskydisk.
Yeah.
Aw, cute.
Grateful for having a funny time with you.
Aww.
Yeah.
Love it.
It says so.
Yeah,
Okay.
good stuff.
Thank you so much for listening to Diskydisk, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.